Bootstrap includes a pre-made set of UI elements and styles to help you build your website. They range from alert messages to navigation menus. These are called Bootstrap components. In this video, you will learn how to use Bootstrap components. Little Lemon have added a new fried calamari dish to their menu, and they want to add it to their website. They also want to update their website to use Bootstrap components. First, let's add the new dish. To do this, in the menu column, I add a new H2 tag, and inside it, I add the name of the dish, fried calamari. Then I add a paragraph tag. Inside this tag, I list the ingredients: squid, buttermilk. Now, I want to add an image of the fried calamari. So I use an image tag with its source attribute and the image file name calamari.jpg. And I add image-fluid class to ensure the image scales to its parent column's width. Bootstrap comes with a badge component that I can use to highlight that the dish is new. Let's add that now. Next to fried calamari, inside the H2 element, I add a span element and assign it a CSS class of badge. Now I can set the background color of my badge by adding another class, bg-primary. The contextual class bg-primary will display the badge using Bootstrap's primary color, which is blue. Inside the span, I add the text new. Next, I'm going to improve my visuals by using the card component for each dish. With card elements, I can style and accommodate different types of content like title, subtitle, body copy, and images. For the cards, let's have them stack on mobile devices and tile side by side on desktop. To do this, I add a row below the R menu H1 tag. I then add a div element for each dish of the 3 dishes. For each div, I apply the col-12 class for mobile devices and col-LG-6 class for desktop devices. Inside each div element, I add another div element that uses the card CSS class by adding one and copying and pasting it inside the other divs. I then move the code with the image tag of each dish to the card class. Instead of using img-fluid, I change each image to card-img-top. This will improve its visual style within the card. I then add another div for each dish and give it the card-body class. This will contain the text content of the card. I then move the header and paragraph of each dish into these card body elements. Again, to improve the visual style, I add a card-title CSS class to the header of each dish. In the paragraph element, I add a card-text CSS class for each description. This will contain the dish ingredients. Our menu has a much better layout now. Finally, let's update the prices. Under the price column, I add a table row or TR tag for the new dish. Then I add 2 TD tags. TD stands for table data, but from now on I will just refer to it as TD. In the first row, I type fried calamari in the first TD tag, and in the second TD tag, I type the price $12. Then I add an alert to inform our customers about the new dish so they can try it out. To do this, I add a div element with the alert CSS class. I add the alert-info CSS class to change the alert to blue. Now I identify the function of the alert by adding a role attribute directly after the contextual class alert info and type alert. On the next line, I type the text that must be displayed on the alert. Try our new fried calamari. The website has a much better layout now. Hopefully Little Lemon will have a lot more orders now. There are many components available on Bootstrap. Maybe there are some more you can use to improve your website.